Welcome back, everybody. Another Find Love or Die Trying episode 5, I think. If I'm wrong, comment down below. If I'm right, then subscribe. But yeah. Scarlett, Tara, or Violet? Well, we got to pick two people, if I am correcto. And let's pick out Tara. I think she's the safest. Alright, we'll make it happen. Sigh. Interesting. It's like she got mad there. As I walked closer and closer to the game's room, I could hear people screaming bloody murder. Help! You're not going anywhere. Take him! I'm too young to die. I rushed inside as fast as I could. What kind of brother would sacrifice his own flesh and blood to survive? Life is tough, Buttercup. No! I'll save you, bro. Bro! Ah! It's the heroes that die first, you know? Bro, where was I? Oh, right. One down, two to go. Get over here. We're playing a fighting video game. Oh, sup, Sleepy? Give me a second. I've got to do a bit of pest control. 2 and 3, kill him first. Crack my neck. Alright. Y'all lost fair and square. Boom, thumbnail. Easy clap. As promised, you guys know what you have to do. The brothers 5 groan as they each put on some kind of futuristic helmet. Damn, not bad, Tara. You wiped the floor with those guys. I do make a living doing this, believe it or not. Though lately it's been a little boring. Why is that? It's just same old, you know. Though I do have something new in store if you're down. I'm down. I'm down for anything. Down bad. Good. I'm just gonna need you to put on this non-suspicious at all headset. Tara picked up a helmet from behind the couch and placed it on my head. This won't hurt a bit, don't worry. Wait, why would it... Ouch, that also hurt my ears in real life. It was like lightning ran through my head. I'm in some kind of forest. Whoa, Sleepy, you're here too? Where are we? I want to go home. Oh, stop whining. You're just in a video game. Come on, this isn't the first time you've seen this happen in fiction. That kind of thing exists now? It's been around for at least a million years by now. Get with the times. Last time I checked, I never heard of anything like this. Alright. So maybe it was some kind of weird device I'd never seen before. Can you blame me for wanting to try messing with it? Wait, there's no way this could be a game. It looks too real. I hate to admit, I had my doubts too. Everything looked as if it were really there. Hey, if you want proof, just try walking outside of this forest. Two took a few cautious steps forward, then some more. Oof! He smacked against some kind of invisible wall. There's some kind of invisible wall here. It really is a video game, huh? Actually, that's the wall of the games room. I thought this console would be like a deep dive sort of virtual reality video game too, but it seems like everything we do here is replicated in the real world. Walk too many steps in a certain way and smack. Doesn't it make this kind of useless? I guess if you're allergic to fun, it's pretty I think it's useful if you're like in it's like a warehouse. You have to be in a large warehouse and you play this game, so you know, you hopefully don't get smacked around. The sound of the intercom played through the forest. Hey, can you guys hear me? Cat, we can hear you. What's up? You guys need to log out of that game right now. If you're in the game too long, it'll fry your brain. What? How? Why? Long story short, it's an experimental, game console that we had in storage. No idea how Tara found it though. This show is always trying to find new ways to kill me, isn't it? How much time do we have? Before it fries our brain? I don't know, maybe a few minutes, maybe several hours, but it'll slowly sap your sanity the longer you're there. Just log out already. We don't know how. The brothers 5 and I look around frantically, but there wasn't any way for us to log out. Oh, I don't think you guys can see the log out menu. I think it's an admin only kind of thing. If you can see Tara, then come on, log us out already. She cackled like a B-movie maniac. Something tells me that she didn't have much sanity to sap in the first place. But it'd be such a shame to leave so soon. Let's play a game first. It just so happens that as an admin, I can change all of her avatars at will. Check this out. BAM! I looked down to my hands, which had now become tiny little white wings. I look down at my face and I have a beak? I became a bird? Oh god, what did you do to us? We're pigeons! Let me out! We'll never become accountants now. We're gonna die here. I think we got a new fetish. The pigeons 5 ran around frantically like chickens with their heads cut off. I can't blame them. I looked up to Terra, who seemed like a giant compared to us now. Now I'm sure you're wondering why I've turned you all to birds. I guess you could say that. It's funny, Sleepy. Earlier you told me that this whole show was like a dating sim, except that you were in the driving seat. Now the shoe is on the other foot. She cackled again like a wicked witch. Welcome to Pigeon Dating Sim Battle Royale. You'll have to seduce me if you want to get out of here. With each day that passes, I fear more for humanity's sake. And you wanted us to be pigeons for this. I mean, yeah, the ratio of human to pigeon visual novels is totally out of whack, man. I figure we should balance that out. I am trapped in a killer virtual reality game. I am also trapped on a killer dating show. To make matters worse, I am also trapped in the body of a pigeon. Now I need to seduce a woman with my avian charm. You can imagine the kind of stress I am under. Now seduce me! One by one, the pigeons 5 fired back pickup line after pickup line at Terra, but to no avail. Come on, move those wings like you mean it. I tried my hand at a few too, but it was clear they had no effect. I can't imagine that being a pigeon helped with that in any way. Let's try one more. How about... Damn, girl, you're a hoot. Damn, girl, you're looking so fly. That's a little bit cheesy. Damn, girl, you're more addicting than quack. With my will to live at an all-time low, The game went dark. A moment later, we were back in the games room. What? We're back, thank God. I've got fingers, I can write, I could fill out a balance sheet. Aw, just when it was getting good. Wait, is something burning? The game console had smoke coming out of it. Guess it's toast. What happened? My mind's all foggy. You okay, Terra? I'm gonna take a nap. She jumped on the couch and within seconds was fast asleep. The brothers 5 and I decided it would be best to never talk about this again. So much for a date. I stumbled back to my room and plopped into my bed. Would be coming at this hour. I shuffled over in a haze. Hey there, Sleepy. Sorry to bother you this late. It's alright. What's up, cat? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna make myself real comfortable. Cat walked by me comfortably. Yeah. Every guy will alright, yeah. I closed the door, then sat facing her the opposite side of the bed. So what brings you here tonight? Can't stop thinking about me? You wish. Unfortunately, it's my job to help you survive until the end of the show. Alright. Okay, back to what I'm here for. Your date today with Terra was a ratings knockout. Honestly, I've got no idea what to say about your date today with Terra. Except that I'm surprised anyone thought it was a good one. Can I really be picky when my life's on the line? I guess not. That said, I'm hoping we can sprinkle a little more drama into this show. More romance, love triangles, and less pigeons. Tomorrow, I want you to find who your second soulmate candidate is and ask them out on a date instead. Alright, sounds good to me. I would have expected more resistance, but I guess you understand your situation. Without those ratings getting higher and higher every day, they'll axe the show in your life with it. I guess that makes sense in some warped way. I'm impressed at how well you took that. I'd almost think it wasn't your first time on a life or death killing dating show. Well, that's pretty much what I needed to tell you. It's getting late and we both got big days tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm telling you, man, it's 100% her. In the dream. Night, Sleepy. Good. She was gone before I had the chance to finish. Guess it's time to call it a night. It's you. Alright, there's so many other... Even if there's so many other women on this show, it could never be you. I held her tight and kissed her. You promise? I promise. Promises are unbreakable, you know. That's what you told me. I meant every word I said. She smiled at me. You better have. Your face is becoming clearer to me with every day that goes by. I know you're here with me, but which one are you? Ooh, the mystery follows. We kicked off our morning with a delicious meal made by Violet. So tell us more about your dream, Terra. I don't really remember much, but I was in a video game and I was getting hit on by a lot of pigeons? How am I supposed to respond to that? What if it was a sign? I'm sorry, what? If it was a dream, nothing more, I don't see how... Ali had the devilish grin on her face. I think it is a sign, Terra. It's a sign that you should try making video games. The world needs more pigeon dating sims. You're right. There's no time to waste. Tara ran off. Oh my, are you certain that was a good idea to spur her on? Of course. Seriously, what's the worst that could happen? I felt the chin run down my spine. There you are, Sleepy. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who's your second soulmate candidate. Cat moved in closer to whisper. Not like you really have a choice though. So without further ado, Sleepy, who's the lucky girl? Maybe Violet? Wild card. What about Scarlett? I don't know, man. Violet. Alright, we'll make it happen. Give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her. So I was like checking the recording. I had just gone outside the mansion to find Violet when a white limousine drove up and stopped in front of me. One stepped out from the driver's seat and walked towards me. Sleepy, good day. Please do enter. What's with the formal talk? Please just get in the car, Sleepy. You already heard what she did to my bro. He opened the passenger door and ushered me inside. I shrugged and went inside. What's the worst that could happen on a dating show? We sat in silence as one drove me to what looked like some sort of fancy restaurant, then escorted me inside. Bonjour, suitor. I trust my new butler brought you here safely? Yeah, he did. What's going on, Violet? I thought I would give you a chance to have some alone time with the star of the show is all. I'm told this is what people do when they are courting. Have you never been on a date before? Of course I have, and I read all the manuals on the subject. I'll have you know I've studied every book of the Lusty New Asian Maid series and know them all by heart. I'm impressed. Violet? Oh, it was nothing? Pardon my interruption. I brought your food. Please be seated, honored guests. Violet and I sat at a table in the center of the palace as one placed each dish into the table one by one. He seemed to linger over the meatballs as he brought them over. Thank you, one. Please don't hold yourself back. Don't think I will. This food looks incredible. Probably worth more than my life. You're right on both accounts, you know. Sleepy? I'm ecstatic you like the assortment. I planned it myself. You're a chef? You could say that. What do you mean? Anyway, tell me more about yourself, Sleepy. It's not too much to say. Amnesia is a hell of a drug other than... I know, I keep remembering this phrase every time I wake up. Welcome back, everybody. Please subscribe. You know the drill. It's crazy. It's like I'm a YouTuber, man. You do not remember your past? Yeah, bummer, right? Then rest assured, I will find the finest scientists in all the land to help you recover your memory when this is over. That would be great. Thanks, Violet. Think nothing of it. It's the duty of those with more to give back, no? Though, have you ever thought, perchance, that this is actually a blessing in disguise? What do you mean? Many of us would be happy not knowing what drags us down. Amen, sister. That may be true, but still, I need to know. You sound just like the reference examples in the romance manuals. Consider me impressed. You know, those manuals are just regular old fiction novels, right? Ah, you're quite funny, Sleepy. An admirable trait to have. I like that. Anyway, you haven't told me about yourself, Violet. Who are you? What do you do for fun? I'd like to know, you know. Being the Sion... Let me Google search this real quick. Give me like 10 seconds. 10 seconds to do this. Alright, here we go, boys. Boys and girls. Scion. Scion. Being the sign of the Valentines does not leave much time for fun, I'm afraid. Even on this show, I spend most of my waking hours managing the Valentine's restaurant businesses, but I suppose if I have a spell of time, I enjoy baking. I don't get it. Why are you embarrassed by liking baking? Everyone has a hobby. Baking is something of a servant hobby, according to my parents. But funny enough, bread, well, before back, is the common man's or common people's food. But now, of course, we all have fancy bread and stuff, so... When they found out I was enjoying that, well, they made sure to stop me from ever doing it again with all the restaurant work. It's a bit ironic, isn't it? You know what? I don't know of what, but what do you mean? Who cares what your parents think? Here, on this island a million miles out, they can't stop you. How about we find some time together to make up for lost time? She laughed like a child. That would be wonderful, Sleepy. I'll make some time on my calendar for you. I spent the next few hours enjoying the finest meal that money could buy. Each course was better than the last, just like each chapter of the lusty new Asian maid, according to Violet. Something tells me that the same applies to every moment I'll share together with Violet. Damn, wow, she's actually a keeper, everybody. I was about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder. Hey there, Sleepy, got a minute? Let me just make sure Tara and Violet see me come in here, fan some flames. Sorry, what? Cat looked around, smiled, and went into my room. I followed suit. First, the good news. Thanks to my plan, we've got enough ratings to avoid early canning. People loved it when you and Tara were the main ship, but loved it even more after Violet kicked off this competition. I'm glad to hear I get to live another day. For now, at least. But that can change on a dime, so keep it up, you know. I gotta give it to my good Violet. What a 180 by a Sleepy, right? I kinda hated her in the first get-go, but first impressions, maybe I'm wrong, you know? Though I've known her for less time, I think I like Violet more right now. I don't know as much as I'd like about Violet just yet, but I know more than anything that I just want to keep learning more about her. Really? Well, can't say I'm surprised. Let's see where things go with her. You'll be hanging out with her again soon enough. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up, and who knows, you might just be the first one to make it out of here. Night, Sleepy. Good night, Cat. Alright. Sometimes the most precious moments are the most mundane. Ooh, it's just the two of us spending the evening together in the games room. I'm reading a book and at the same time watching her rage against an opponent in a fighting game. It's fun to watch her savor each victory or explode with profanity when she loses. Life is good. It's times like these where you wish life could always be this simple. Sometimes in those moments, people wish for more excitement, for fame, for fortune, for anything but the ordinary. But all I want is the ordinary with you. Fuck you! I love this woman so much. That was Tara? Alright, sorry. Then you set the meat at around 300 degrees for 40 minutes. Okay, got it. Tara furiously scribbled down notes. Wait a minute, couldn't I just cook it for 600 degrees for 20 minutes? That's not quite how this works, I'm afraid. But the math checks out. What's going on? Oh, good morning, Sleepy. How do you do? I'm teaching Tara the proper way to prepare a pot roast. So far, I'd say it's going pretty well. Tara will be the one to prepare lunch today instead of me. Tara turned one of the dials on the stove as far as it would go to the right. And the student has surpassed the master. On second thought, perhaps I'll prepare an alternative course. One moment, please. Ah, ye of little fate. Time for the moment of truth. Lunch is served. Tara was nervously clasping her hands tight. It's delicious. I did it. Oh my gosh. Tara did a little dance in celebration and gave Violet a high five. Should have become a food vlogger. I'm a cooking savant. This talent shouldn't be wasted. Psst. Hey Violet. What is it, Sleepy? Is this what you cook or is this what Tara cooked? Violet smiled and winked at me. I don't know what you're talking about. She sipped on her soup contently. I couldn't help but smile back at her. Damn, this was the best meal I've ever had. Granted, my memory only goes back about 3 days, but still, counts for something. I found Kat in the same place she found me yesterday. Morning, Sleepy. It's time to decide who's your last soulmate candidate. Oh man, I'm gonna make a killing from today's bet with 4. The poor guy doesn't know you've been rigging the show. What he doesn't know can't hurt him. Anyway, after you make your choice, it'll be just between the 3 soulmate candidates from here on out. Wait, just a second. I thought somebody would ask, so let me explain. If you don't get chosen, we'll make the rest of the show a tropical getaway for you. You'll still be able to see the other girls and alright, yeah, I did that. I mean, clearly it's Scarlett, everybody. Scarlett? Alright, we'll make it happen. Let's have a Sleepy start in the mansion and ooh, I know where to bring Scarlett. Give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her. It didn't take long to find Scarlett. She found me first. She had just burst through my door and was trying to catch her breath as she slammed it shut behind her. Sleepy, thank God you're okay. Oh my God. What's going on, Scarlett? Long story short, I experimented with some of the local fauna on the island earlier. There's really nothing like it. It's really incredible. And I messed up my intro with you earlier and... Whoa, slow down. I made a new chemical compound that causes amnesia. It's amazing. Wow, that's not something you hear every day. The cool thing is, applying just the right amount to a person can make them forget specific things, who they are, how to write, anything. The bad thing is, something slammed at the door outside. I almost jump up from the surprise. Give me brains and bananas. Applying too much turns people to rabid monkey zombies, hell-bent on eating human brains and bananas. Dear God, not the bananas. The door slammed again. It sounded like it was about to be knocked down. We need to get out. We need to get out of here and fast. Four busted through the door and blocked our only exit. Give me brains and bananas. I'll get him out of the way. It'll give you time to run. I've got a better idea. Scarlett blasted forward with a white powder covering his face entirely. What is that? Was that cocaine? It's illegal, you know. He played wildly for a few seconds and fell to the ground unconscious. Is he going to be okay? I guess we'll find out. For now, let's focus on getting out of here. We ran outside of the mansion as fast as we could. How did this even happen? Ooh, I was afraid you'd ask that. I heard from Tara that you lost your memories, and I wanted to see if I could help you get them back. So I may have experimented on the Brothers 5 to see if I could erase their memories and bring them back. I must have done the numbers wrong. I added way too much. I didn't realize their brains were so empty in the first place. In a weird way, that's really sweet, Scarlett. Thanks. Crazy, but still thanks. I'll fix this, I swear. I just need time to make an antidote. Luckily, I left my tools and supplies pretty near here. We can stay there till we've got an antidote. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Wait, where are the other girls? Do you think they're still inside? They're actually trapped inside the library right now. Ah, shit. We gotta go back and save them. I don't know how to say this, but I accidentally turned them to zombies too. But they're a little bit much. I locked them in the library. We're doomed, aren't we? Scarlett and I passed the time talking about the craziness that was going on and coming up with a plan to save everybody. She seemed to be quite frazzled despite seeming so put together, but I could tell she really did care about the infected. Not enough to prevent this from happening in the first place, but enough. I watched her build a machine that she insists can turn them back to normal, but looking at it, I can't help but be a little skeptical. Alright, it's showtime. You really think this will work? You bet, I made it after all. Looks like the coast is clear here. We walked to the outside of the library undetected, but we definitely weren't alone in here. Alright, it's time to save our friends. Brains. They're coming right at us. Nothing to worry about. This is payback for you guys acing your introductions. I'm sorry, what? Nothing. You sure that's gonna cure them? Of course, what does it look like I'm doing? Something told me Scarlett was enjoying this a little too much.